let's check the terminal and let's see what we've got built up. 9 pieces of mail. I do have the memory chips I picked up to read, so I'll start with that. Like the reverse trike ride type, which is actually in the motorcycle section, but this was for Deadman. An enhanced model, I think. Actually, that might not be. That might have been unidentified data 4. Or frame arms. Actually, I'm lost here now. An enhanced model of a reverse trike beloved of porters everywhere. It's a truly legendary machine that's been given a serious boost in battery power and made impervious to damage. Inspired by Ride with Norman Reedus, the hit TV show, it's a masterpiece made with love and respect, and is said to have received rave reviews from the show's eponymous host. A ride on this beast is sure to boost your excitement and oxytocin levels to the max. I kind of like a more personalized bike. That's why I haven't made the ride type or the samurai one, because I've kind of been interested in having my own thing. You can't. I mean, maybe you can affect the livery of this one, but I don't. But I like having my bike as opposed to a bike the game gives me. The Mingwu was a variation of the heavily armored frame arms mechanoid known as the Genbu. The Project Re-Sphere was originally conceived as a means of creating a bright new future for mankind, but it was sadly never able to achieve this noble goal. The AI of a lunar planet went haywire and launched an all-out assault against humanity, whose only hope was to adapt the frame architecture robot skeleton for combat. Thus was a technology designed to bring peace and prosperity tragically repurposed as a weapon of war. Is that an anime I haven't... Well, I haven't watched any animes, but an anime I haven't even heard of, because I've got friends who watch animes, and I've not heard of any of this, but then I usually don't bother listening to it. Pottery. Alright. Pottery is made by digging clay from the ground and hardening it at a high temperature. But while the resulting material may be hard, it is also fragile, and will break at the slightest drop or knock. Charles Darwin was the grandson of the founder of England's greatest pottery dynasty, the Wedgwoods, and it was his uncle, Josiah Wedgwood II, who insisted that his nephew join the HMS Beagle. Really thought you'd know better than that. It's just HMS Beagle. You don't need the word "the" for this, because it's His Majesty's ship. If you were to add the word "the" in front of that, it would make sense. The His Majesty's ship Beagle. You can say that, for instance, for American ships, the USS, the United States ship, is grammatically fine. The His Majesty's ship doesn't make any level of sense. It shouldn't bug me as much as it genuinely does, but it does. Where was I? On its legendary voyage to further his scientific investigations. Had that not happened, the theory of evolution may never have come into being. No, it would have come into being regardless. Other people would have figured it out eventually. It just would have taken a bit longer. Because evolution is how things worked. Eventually, someone else would have come up with the theory. Evolution is not a myth. It's just how animals generate diversity. History is full of such fragile connections. I thought worth bearing in mind when carrying out the delicate task of delivering pottery, which I think I have actually done, or can do in any case. I haven't actually unlocked this one, no. So, I think this was the one for Mama, this was the one for Deadman, and this, of course, is the one for Fragile. So each line is for an individual. I haven't found any unidentified data ones here. But they're for different individuals. And that gives us 11 pieces of interview data. Alright, Owen Southwick. Fragile's name isn't Mud anymore. Let's get through these. Hey Sam, South Knot said he lives to see another day, eh? I remember the bomb those bastards set off before. People said it was Fragile working with them, but they had it backwards. She was trying to save us, just like you did. Fortunately, this time everyone knows her part in it. Fragile's name won't be marred around here much longer, I'll wager. It's all too easy to forget that we're still alive because of people outside our little enclave. But you helped remind us we're not alone. We're part of the UCA, which means we can't just look to others for assistance. We've got to give back in return, too. And we will. Alright. Decent sentiment. Recovery request resources scattered by the supercell. Sorry, I haven't done this. Sam, heard you're at Mama's place. Well, I've got a request for you. Direct from Bridges. There's some cargo, rare metals, that got swept up in a supercell and ended up at the bottom of a waterfall northwest of South Knot. I did do this. And get it back to the city. Check Mama's terminal for the order. By the way, we've received eyewitness reports of small glowing objects somewhere near the vicinity. Retrieving it's not part of the order, but I thought you might be interested regardless. Hate to hit you up direct, but we can't leave that cargo sitting there forever. You're the best and only man for the job. A lot of people are counting on you. I didn't see the glowing object. I don't think. Okay, the junk dealer. Marriage sucks. Let's find out about this one. You still breaking your back hauling shit through the wilderness, Sam? Ever long for a little company? I know I used to. Not anymore. But between you and me, I can't help thinking life was easier back when I was on my own. The freedom to do whatever the hell I wanted. No one pissing and moaning over every tiny thing. Where does this girl get off being so fucking fussy? I swear, I can't do anything right. Should have seen the fight we had the other night. I tell you, it's true what they say. Familiarity breeds contempt. Don't ever get married, Sam. Oh, no. That's... They seemed so happy, though. I guess it's kind of just like that sometimes. People seem compatible, but they're not. It's a shame he's feeling that way, though. Owen Southwick, are we destroying ourselves? Before you came through, there were people blaming Bridges for our troubles left and right, saying it was their fault the terrorists were targeting us more and more. There's no denying that they were, not after we lost Middle Knot City and half of South, not to mention the other smaller incidents all over. Hell, even our old friend Mama got mixed up in one too. I did notice that bit, yeah. Yeah, that wasn't fun. What we've got isn't new, though. Well before the Stranding, folks all over had a hard-on for stockpiling nukes and other WMDs. Frankly, if the world hadn't gone to shit, we'd have probably blown it up by now. I tell you, there's nothing more dangerous and destructive than human beings. Call it morbid, but a part of me wants us to get it over with already. If we're gonna. It's what humanity deserves, isn't it? If the stupidity we've shown in the wake of the Stranding is any indication. Don't be like that. Come on, man. You know. You're supposed to be kind of a leader. You should lead by example and not be gloomy about absolutely everything. I mean, seriously. You wish we'd destroy ourselves now? I don't think you really do. Peter Englert. His response. A toast to a porter good and true. My dear Mr. Bridges, please accept my humblest apologies and my most heartfelt thanks. Once again, your incomparable pizza delivery skills have been put to the proof and found unimpeachable in every regard. Do forgive us if we seem ungrateful. The visiting couple, twin souls of decorum as they are, were desperate to present themselves to you in holographic form that they might express their heartfelt appreciation. Regretfully, they are hopeless novices in matters technological, and as I myself was away procuring vital supplies, I was unable to rectify the situation on their behalf. These circumstances conspired to produce the most unfortunate of outcomes yet again, a thankless end to an onerous and entirely bothersome task. If it's any consolation, the pizza was divine. Thanks, Peter Englert. I like him. He's fun. Philip North. Sam, you showed up in the nick of time. I'd just about given up on our guy Langdon, but he's on the mend now thanks to you. Should be back to work before long, but in the meantime I'll have to cover for him. Don't worry. He knows that he owes you his life. He'll probably be sending you a message to thank you himself soon enough. If I'm being honest, though, it was his own damn fault. An old pro like him shouldn't be letting explosives slip by right under his nose. He should know how clever those damn terrorists are getting. Oh, and thanks for connecting us to the chiral network. We're getting a lot more data from the outside world now, and that alone has given morale a pretty big boost. And the printer? It's the icing on the cake. Can't print anything, though, of course. We'll be relying on porters for a good while yet. Keep up the good work. They haven't got the materials, I take it, on hand. I hadn't checked. Charles Kahn. No way stations an island. To the super honourable Mr. Sam Bridges. It gives me great pleasure to report that the way station patch-up job went off without a hitch. That stuff you brought us was just what we needed, man. And now we're part of the network too. No way station is an island, not anymore. We can talk to HQ of the East Coast, just like if they were here in the room with us. Which is, how we heard those rumors about Central were true. Totally wiped out, huh? Damn. And if you hadn't been there, the UCA's plans would have gone down the tubes. Glad that didn't happen. Keep on keeping on, and don't stop till you hit the ocean. Shan't, Charles. Owen Southwick. The materials are back in one piece. You're amazing, Sam. I don't know what we'd have done without those materials, and that goes for everyone in the city, not just the staff. The chiral network's miraculous, obviously, but there's a lot of material goods we can't live without. Folks like you are indispensable to our continued survival, and that's a fact, so don't ever think that what you're doing isn't appreciated. We are grateful for everything, Sam, and you can be sure that we'll make good use of all that you brought to build all kinds of new facilities and equipment. Thank you. And Jay again, he's back. I got a lead on the third chip, Sam, but there's a catch. I know you're a busy man, Sam, the man with important shit to do, like rebuilding America and all that, which I'd be surprised if you were a fan of, Jay. So I farmed this gig out to a freelancer, a pro, like home, a major league pro, on par with you, maybe even better on a good day. Pro went and found it, no fuss, came back after. Afterwards, when he got jumped by some pinche cabrones, I think that's a Spanish saying, I don't know what it means, on the way back. I haven't heard from him since. Even Eddie's, he's dead in a ditch, and from what I've learned about these void outs triggered by bodies left to rot in the world, well, you better find him, ASAP. Don't forget to secure my chip while you're at it. Check in at the distro center north of Mountain Knot City, and I'll send the order along with the info of the area where he disappeared. Don't let me down, Sammy boy, Sam, my man. I'm counting on you. Alright, fine. I want to see what this upgrade is, anyway. I'm not doing it for you, Johnny. I'm doing it for me. Just like in Cyberpunk. I've got new stuff on my backpack and equipment rack. Let's check on BB first. Okay. That faded to black. No, I hit the wrong button. Evidently. Let's just remove and fabricate attachment, just see what's new. Oh, it's probably some of the new patches I've got. Alright. I did wonder why it said patch odor deck mama. She does have a different odor deck. I quite like my odor deck, though. I think mine looks great. I think... Well, let's put back on... Confirm that. It's going to cost me something, actually. Yeah, changes... I'm going to let changes be undone. I don't think there's anything interestingly new there. Check the equipment rack, just in case there's anything particularly important there. Color scheme somewhere. Probably a pair of glasses, got a new color on it. Yeah, the Luden's mask sunglasses. The exclamation mark's going to bother me if I don't get rid of it, so... I might as well select that. Back off. A to check on BB. I pressed B to check on BB because that made sense to me. How are you doing? You should be fine.
How you doing, baby?
He's sucking his thumb. Having a good old time. Okay, that's enough looking around in there. I think I'll need an upgraded rifle. Let's leave the private room. Should have drunk some beer on the way out. I think I've seen all of these cutscenes. Oh, I don't know. No, this is new. And he's got a gun. Did he point a gun at the BB? His own BB that he cares so much about. Oh, dear. I think he got shot. That is definitely new. might be very glad I got these armor platings. Oh, hello, dead man.
Hey, Sam. I have some new info you should hear.
Why do you sound like you're whispering?
Recently recovered thanks to your efforts to expand the chiral network. It concerns BBs. I dug this up on my own, just to be clear. No one ordered me to look. And if anyone asked, put it all on me. No need for you to deal with any blowback. You were just listening to me ramble on the wire, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, it looks like Bridges wasn't the first to bring back BB tech.
Bring back.
It was a group of separatists. Terrorists opposed to UCA expansion, according to the records. They started using them about 3 years ago. Right around the time Bridges 1 was putting plans in place to head west. Seems these separatists were having trouble with BTs too, and figured that if they could track them, they might be able to steer them into our path. When Bridges caught wind of this, the decision was made to fight fire with fire, to start using BBs as a countermeasure. It's possible yours was commissioned for that very purpose, a fact I think someone may have tried to conceal, judging by the absence of BB-28's service record. I always found it strange that we were so willing to utilize technology we barely understood. Now we know why. We've been aping methods and techniques employed by others from the start. There's more you should know. It's about the original Bridge Baby experiments. Piecing together what little I could find, it looks like they started around the time of the Death Stranding. They were conducted on the island of Manhattan off the East Coast, which was completely and utterly obliterated by what was almost certainly a void out. Back then, these experiments had the full support and approval of the American government. It's all just guesswork, but I suspect the BB program was conceived to help gain a better understanding of the nature of the Death Stranding. However, due to ethical and safety concerns, public opinion was strongly against the program.
So it was done in secret.
Still, they pressed on, and in their desperation to make sense of the greatest disaster of their age, I think they caused another. I should also mention that the president himself was killed in the blast. It was after his death, when he was succeeded by then Vice President Strand, that the experiments were suspended by executive decree. Documents were shredded, facilities were decommissioned, and every effort was made to pretend that BBs had never even existed. Which begs the question how some random separatist group was capable of resurrecting the tech decades
later. Okay.
I'll let you know if I turn up anything enlightening.
And Deadman?
Check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
Do you know I just had that conversation with Deadman? So, the US government was experimenting on BBs during the events of the Death Stranding. Is he implying that the Americans, when whatever was happening, like before the Death Stranding, presumably BTs were coming across, because it seems to have been a slow burn, and then the Death Stranding happened, which was the Void Outs. But we know the Void Outs happened in the sort of southern central bit. Well, you can see it. Hold on, not there. Well, I can't actually show you on this map because it doesn't show you the map of America. But if you look at a map of America, you can see. If I look at the terminal, I think it's in here. Oh, hello.
The people of Mountain Knot City have a pressing problem that needs to be addressed. A tar-like substance has been bubbling up from beneath the ground near them.
Yeah, I've seen that.
They're seeing more of it by the minute, and it won't be long before it spreads into the city. There have already been reports of ejecta inside the outer walls. If nothing is done, the whole city might be swallowed by a sea of tar.
I'm getting a lot of information at the moment.
There's an order from Mountain Knot City. Check the details on the delivery terminal.
Gonna. Alright, I think we're heading straight into Mountain Knot City after this, by the way. Anyway, it didn't happen in New York, is the point. The first explosion happened somewhere in the central, southern down there. It happened down there. You know what I mean. I can't point at it. But, and you want me to do this as well? I'm gonna get back for that. Is that, okay. So are they implying that the Americans might have accidentally caused the explosion? I've got to go back through that goddamn terrorist camp. Which is probably why he went down. I'll need more blood bags, probably. Alright, let's accept this one. I think what I'll do is, I want that upgrade, so I'm going to do this, come back, and then I'll head on to Mountain Knot. So I am actually lying. I was lying when I said I would go straight on to Mountain Knot City. I'm definitely not. Let's just confirm for now. I can't use... I don't need any trucks up here. What I'm looking at is... I've got one blood bag with me. I've used 2 blood bags and a bit of a second one. So let's just place those in the private locker, I suppose. Take this one and put it in the utility pouch. I'll need to make another one and then recycle those remaining 2 blood bags as empty ones. So start with that. Can't be worth much.
Thank you for your continued support.
Then... I still want to do the firing range, kinda. Let's get this chip. What was I looking for? Blood bag. I got a level 1 non-lethal assault rifle. I should absolutely... And what am I looking at with my bowler gun? That should be repaired. Oh, sorry, reloaded. Alright, actually, sorry, I forgot about the upgrade to the assault rifle, so let's get rid of that one and fabricate an assault rifle.
Thank you for your continued support.
And level 2 non-lethal assault rifle. Which is now capable of firing rubber hematic rounds, which are coated with sound bloods, and therefore affecting its BTs. So yeah, definitely want this. Carry on back. Okay, I'm not going to go to the firing range yet. Let's go get this V-chip. I'm not going to drop off... By the way, the boots I'm currently wearing, I'm not going to take them off when I reach 50%. I'll probably take them off when I reach below the 50% marker for my battery. Like, relative to that. Okay, it's over there. I can see it. I wonder if I can circumnavigate the terrorist camp. Like, it's inside of it, but I might be able to stay on the edge and not get avoided. By the way, main the bloody bowler gun, you moron. Rubber bullets are not stealthy.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Come off the battery. Alright, I'm going to cross the stream, but it's not fast flowing, so it shouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to get to the top of that hill. If I cross here and grab these chiral crystals while I'm at it, then I think I can just, like, skirt the edge of the camp and not go dead in the center of it.
There we go.
Avoid the worst of the terrorists. Think I make this jump? Yes! I really didn't think I would actually do that. I thought it was a terrible idea. So many roads. Oh, I can go around this.
There we go.
So you can see him at the top of that hill, and I think I know where the camp is. It's in the valley. So I'm just careful. Bide my time. Climb the hill. And knock out anyone in my way. I shouldn't have a problem getting past these terrorists.
There we go.
And also, obviously, knock out their detectors.
There we go.
I probably should begin the road network from the distribution center at some point. If I can get the ball rolling, sometimes it pops through a lot of, like, the other people in the network start building some more. But I don't get... I'm not quite sure how it decides which instances to take buildings and particularly roads from for your game. Because presumably some people have completely finished all the roads.
Not bad. Not bad.
No, not bad at all, Sam. Oh, yeah, I think actually they did detect that. Or is that just the... Sorry, when the music goes off like that, I think they've noticed me. Come on. Sensor pole disabled. It should be a straight climb up here. Approaching destination. Question, if there's a body up here, I gotta get him to an incinerator. Now, I haven't seen an incinerator in this region, so where am I taking him? There, we got the chip. Is there anything for it to repair? I think I can walk across the edge of this rock face if I'm careful. What about the porter himself? Where is he? I don't see signs of a corpse. I expected to have a corpse to take back with me. Oh no, there you are. Corpses cause void outs and turn to BTs if they aren't disposed of properly. As such, any corpse you find must be taken to an incinerator ASAP. The closest incinerator is to the west of Lake Knot City. West of Lake Knot? Where would that be? There. I'm gonna lose a lot of stuff if I try to take this. Including the V-chip. And I don't know where the incinerator west of Lake Knot is. I think it's in here. No, that's Peter Englett's place. Way station? Ah, there it is. It's not far away. I've got to take this V-engraved chip, at least. But it won't let me take that, and... Sorry, I'm going to have to do some juggling of cargo. I might be able to come back up here for stuff, but I don't want to lose... Here. I'll leave this custom car. This is almost destroyed, so let's offload this. Put the container repair spray on my suit. Doesn't really matter where, and I should then have enough space to fit the corpse. And I can come back up here for stuff. Presuming it doesn't despawn it. Now, where is... Oh, come on, slow down. Pause. Where exactly is the incinerator? It's now opened it up. Place a marker there. Okay, let's get around the mountain. I don't know if I can use climbing anchors while carrying a corpse. Doesn't look safe. I'll try and come back here for my stuff. Bugger. Oh yeah, I forgot how annoying it was to travel. Thank you, west of Capital Knot City. I'm not worried about my stuff around Capital Knot. I forgot how annoying it was to transport corpses. Ah, shit, I gotta get right down this hill. If I get caught by mules now, sorry, terrorists now. They are mules still, but they're, you know, terroristy mules. Alright, if I'm down here, I think I've got a path through. I can get to this incinerator via this road that's been set up for me. I reckon I'm not going to go far enough away from that for it to despawn. I might be able to go back for it. Hopefully it'll remain. But yeah, it should be an easy trek back to up to the incinerator. I don't imagine there'll be any serious difficulty. But I do think, you know, if I'm playing this game properly, I have to get rid of the corpse. Oh, what the hell is that? I don't know if I want to investigate it. Sorry, that's... Apparently there are stun bombs on them. Why are there jellyfish? I stopped talking because I imagined I was going to cut there. I'm going to go around this. I'm not going to use the chiral ladder. That looks like a significant drop. Yeah, I stopped talking there because I imagined I was just going to walk all the way to the incinerator without anything interesting happening. Then the jellyfish. Then there were jellyfish. And, I'm not sure what to make of it. What are they? Are they creatures? Are they bits of landscape? I don't want to get close to them, but there are stun bombs on them. Okay, that's the first time this is happening. No Timefall, but there appear to be BTs. Suppose that would make sense around the incinerator. I don't like this all of a sudden. No Timefall, but it seems to be giving me all the indications that there are BTs. I definitely want to keep my friggin' face away from those goddamn jellyfish. I don't want anything to do with them. My Odric hasn't actually popped. No, my. Spoke too soon. Why the hell are they out in the daytime? Or outside of Timefall, but they seem to be over there. I don't know. Is that a... Is that a place where a void outs happen? Is that what happens? I haven't heard anything about jellyfish. I have heard there are BTs around void out sites. that might be different from regular BTs, but I can't be certain. I'm not getting down here, am I? It's behind me. I think I'm good from whatever's over there, but I need to find another way down. Give me the bloody map. Doesn't seem like there's an easy way down. I mean, I could go around that way, but that requires me to go nearer the things I don't want to go very near. Come on. Shit, I'm gonna have to do it. Come on. There we go. I really don't want to be anywhere near this place. It's not flapping very much at the moment. The music's even different. Follow this road very carefully. It looks incredible. It looks it looks entirely otherworldly. And while I would like to know what they are, I also kind of don't. Like, there's only bad things over there. That's just, you know. There's nothing good inside whatever the area that is. Come on. But I think I've got to the incinerator. Is that maybe it's just something the incinerator causes? BB is relieved. Stamina is decreased. Come on. Come on. God, it's so awkward transporting corpses. I might go for a more involved sticky beak when I've dropped off the corpse, because I'm a lot more stable there. It's telling me all the stuff I put down is just going to get destroyed now and just in sequence. It's nothing I can do about that. I'm not going back to the eastern section anytime soon. I might give that a closer look. It's a bad idea. Where's the way into this place?
Too close.
Alright. Okay, at the front here. Yeah. Can't see it now. Let's grab these Cairo crystals. Nope, sorry. When I turn the camera, and I don't like properly turn the stick in relation to it, he falls over. Alright. Over to the incinerator. This was a fun diversion, and I'm very interested, so you know what? I don't mind that I kind of took this one. Cremate the body. 70 kilos. A lot heavier than our mother. Okay, that's that weight off our back. Alright, we'll read it. Would have been a problem if we didn't, so, you know. Looks like I was right. That porter got because of my chip. Hombre probably had some good living ahead of him, too. Real shame, that. But you managed to give him a proper send-off. Santa Muerte, won't forget it. Sent death. Anyway, nothing else worth saying. Words don't mean shit to the dead. At least you don't got to worry about a void out now. which means we can get back to doing your thing and hunting for my chips. There's still more out there waiting to be found. How many of your upgrades could there possibly be? There are an awful lot of mechanics in this game. I mean, it is extensive. This is... Sorry, I'm just noticing how pretty this place is. This sort of desolate hillside with a mountain in the middle distance. That's amazing. And this jellyfish zone, I can now run without falling over. And I have got runny legs. I'm curious. Because I've never seen the Odra deck go off in the daytime. Sorry, I keep calling it daytime. There's no day-night cycle, but there is weather in the... outside of Timefall. BB enjoys a sprint. Yeah, enjoy it while you've got it. So we're heading back and slow down. Let's just see if we can get eyes on the BT, so to speak. On the one that my Odra deck is seeing, the nearest one. I'm gonna run up to the edge of this hill and run a scan with my Odra deck. What the hell are those things? Those are alive, they're moving. Pneumatic grenades, blood bags, stun bombs. I don't see anything, but I'm not close enough to see it. Ah, this is such a bad idea. Whoa, you're pointing up. Oh, I think you're looking at these guys. Oh no, I don't want to explore. I've got nothing. Yeah, it's definitely looking at the jellyfish. The nearest jellyfish. But what are they? Are they dangerous? They're not coming up as anything special, but the Odra deck is flapping at them. They don't seem to be responding. Have I got anything in my manual about these guys? It'll have shown up on the screen, but I might have missed. There's no information on this. I don't see what I don't know what they are. And if I don't know what they are, I don't go poking them with, I don't want to go poking them with a stick. That just seems like a way to get myself killed, because if I can't imagine... Well, I can't imagine how they'd be anything other than, like, really dangerous. Nobody has actually constructed a... unsecond zipline point. Oh, that was a bit silly. But it doesn't seem like they're able to chase me. And it doesn't seem like they'd be very fast, admittedly. They do move. They're, like, stretching out with their tentacles. It's a singularly unpleasant looking creature. But the Odra deck is detecting them. The only other thing it detects are BTs. Let's just get away from them. There's my stuff at the top of the hill. I wonder if there's a... There we go. BB's happy about it. They must be dangerous if BB doesn't like them. I trust his judgment for some reason. Can I get up here? I think I can. There's a ladder ahead of me. I might try. Yodamara set down.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help.
I'm like rubbing my thumb back and forward over the share button. Come on. Keeps coming up for a second. Doesn't seem long enough, but it'll get me some of the way up. Yeah, I think I can get my stuff back. Easy. Surprisingly close by, actually. I probably could have gotten down that way and it'd been a lot faster. But that's fine. Back in the terrorist territory. Cargo. Optimized loadout. Set the... Yes, I've got the bowler gun set. I imagine these will have been reset. Disable them again. I want to avoid contact with the terrorists if I can avoid it. And then head straight back to the distribution center north of Mountain Knot. That was close. Terrorist. Not sure if they're strictly speaking terrorists or just insurgents. There's a difference. Bugger. Just keep running. Don't look back. One of them noticed me, but didn't acquire me, so to speak. So that's fine. I think I'm good. I can't do my normal strategy with mules with those guys. They don't throw spears. They'll just, you know, turn me to ribbons. I can't, like, stand back to let them come up to me and bowler them. I have to sneak past them, or...
There we go.
I don't even know how I could fight them head to head. You know, I'm one person. They'll be shooting at me from multiple directions. And if I kill them all, I'll have to take all their bodies back, and I just don't have the space for that. Maybe I could get a train of... I don't know... floating carriers or a truck or something like that, and just dump them all in the back. Do another jump over this area. Oh shit, this is a... it always feels like I'm not going to make it. Got it. Running low on battery, but that's alright. I'm near enough to a place where I can recharge, I'm sure of it. These big trucks,
Just a bit further now.
Beginning scan.
they might just be for show.
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear.
Nah, I don't think that's real.
All weapons will be locked until departure.
I don't think I'll be able to drive one of these. Those look like... That looks like set dressing. Didn't have an effect. The trucks before had, like, effects on the wheels that said locked. This doesn't say the same. Horizon Zero Dawn. I've seen that creature before. Still wasn't expecting it.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright. I gotta probably head back in my private room and charge up. Like, yeah, let's start with that. Let's go to the... Well... Probably go to the private room, and then I've got to go to the firing range. I want to do some testing with the new weapons, particularly Some of the anti-BT stuff is what I'm most interested in.